Hi there and welcome back to Ultima Underworld 2. I'm Byron and Che is in an alternate dimension, but we know it's Talorus. And which he just picked up a bunch of runes. Oh, wrong bag. Yeah, so like 67 cult stones and 1 corpse stone. That's not what I wanted to do. She already has all of them, so I don't know if the Guardian intends to produce Carl runes. There must be a bug in here somewhere because they also produced 1 corp rune, but useless for our purposes. I mean, we could take them along. We could put them into our rune bag so that the Guardian doesn't have them, but yeah. The Guardian won't have much influence here much longer anyway, so whatever. There's another vault. Have we been in here? We in fact have been in there, yes. Good God. The passages are too narrow. What the fuck? Okay, someone's running around those spheres here. That really is kinda pointless. I guess it's nice to look at, but no, you're in here. There's 2 of them now. God hates me. Okay, let's not teleport around since we need to map out the area. This is probably Dialogican, yes, 2. If it's 2, it's Dialogican. We talked to them as well. Then we shall wait, but that scrolls too fast. Yes, I'm Avatar. Oh my, how formal. The subject I came to discuss is no longer relevant, and I need to say nothing to you at all. Goodbye. What is a Dialogican? When it is necessary for Talorus to speak with each other, they often lack the ability to think of the proper things to say. Yes, so we provide them with phrases and sentences to suit their needs. Our storage room is full of them. Feel free to try out a few. I seek philosophists. That function no longer exists. Were you scuffed at the dawn of time? The things we say to each other, those are lines of dialogue we are testing out between each other before providing them to others. Indeed, that is why there are 2 of us. Let's try out some more lines now. If cosmos were shaped that way, Coriolis' effect would work differently. Perhaps Coriolis here needs to be modified also. Do your kind really need this done for them? Yes, more and more. Talorids are becoming so well adapted to their functions that they have no mental resources left for things such as being articulate. All the more for us to do that way. What colors are required at this time? Black, silver and gold. Can you help me with something? Yeah, not that being cute. That could mean, is there something, anything at all we could help you with? To that we would surely answer in the affirmative. Or you might have some specific thing in mind. Then we would have to know what thing it was. Yes, some things we can help with, while others we cannot. It should be moved some distance to the south. I believe you are correct. The distance would be optimum. Can you help me find a magic gem? No, most certainly not. To be precise, we cannot provide the slightest assistance in such matters. Yeah, we already had that. If you were me, what would you say to you? Good questions, I might say. How are you so blessed to be a Dialogican? But I might say how many granules are in free milk pulsini. How many granules are in free milk pulsini? Free milk pulsini. Yes, how many are there? Why 602 I believe. Oh, how interesting. I don't even know what this is. This is just... it's just like the answer to life and everything, like 42. Thank you. Surely no more efficient method can be found. Ask Guardian if there's a better way. Guardian will know. Let's try the other one too. How are you so blessed to be dialogican? Some are lucky enough to be scapped for the most special functions, I suppose. What question contains the word armadillo for no apparent reason? Okay, and let's try the Eleoemosinator thing. Yes, we can help with that. That we could be most helpful. Will you help me with this then? No, not at this time. Fuck you too. In other words, we could help, but we will not. Okay, farewell. Yeah, farewell I said. Let me just conclude this conversation, thank you. So that was kinda useless. They will come in handy later, I think. Let's pick up all the thingies, because why the hell not? All the scrolls. That's too far away actually. And do some reading. Because I think some might be actually important. Looks like we got them all, right? Pretty much. And there goes the spell. Your aura has stopped glossifying. I didn't notice. I must make the wards more aggressive. No, you should not. Guardian is efficiency Talorified. Yes, I must agree. Does she know? No, still out, no dimension. How many wards does it take to scap a light sphere? None. Wards cannot stop. Dingle-noggen. Guess what? What? That's what. This is not efficient behavior. No. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Thank you. We are sweating like a pig. Corrections pack. Pigs don't sweat, don't they? I have failed in my function. Your termination is not imminent. How many wards are required to operate the Fledl-Zongo? I don't know. I will choose Black Rock. I will choose White Rock. I choose Grey Rock. The alien bird is very nice. It swallows fish and slides on ice. That's not really useful. I must align a biphasal controller with a scap pattern matrix in a delinizator. What oscillation frequency will produce acts or resonance? And how may I engage scap interlock? This is important. Has production increased this cycle? These runes have great virtue. Okay. Well, that was that. We take this one scroll along. And how did you get in here? Probably the same way I did get in here. Okay. True, there's a hole in the ground. This will become important later. Not now. There's another. Oh well. Who are you? Eloe. Oh, I don't know what he does. I don't think we need him anyway. But I just mark this room like I mark all the rooms. Yeah, I'm Avatar. I'm Eloe Musinator. What is your function? There's complexity. In swirling eddies of order and chaos, strands of information arise spontaneously. Sometimes higher level patterns emerge. By analyzing these, the observer becomes part of the pattern. Do you comprehend? Yes. May your understanding grow with passing cycles. Yeah, but that did not tell me what your function is. Nay? Huh. Okay, well, I have a question for you. What do you know of the Guardian? Function called Guardian is used to refer to extremely dense information pattern which is local extension of extra-dimensional conglomerization. Who can help me find what I seek? Without proper constraints upon data search, time rises exponentially. One must use limits that qualify an achievable objective, but one that still has value. And yet those limits themselves are data which one must seek, leading to potential infinite regresses. Are you just trying to confuse me? Chaos is a natural state just as much as order. There's no need to seek one over the other. Well. Okay, so that's not leading anywhere, but it's doing that very fast. And there's another waltz. Let's do the other passage. And what do we have here? Future. Let's talk to Futurian then. I'm Avatar. There are matters for you to discuss with this historian, after that you will come talk to me again. Well, thank you for being so blunt. Out of the way, I want to check that other room in here. Ooh, what is that? Nutritious wafer. Mine. And let's take a look at the storage crystals. Another scroll. Another nutritious wafer. Another grey stone. Another scroll. Another storage crystal. And another storage crystal. And this strange artifact is just a ring, basically. You can enchant it, but we don't really need to. So, for Eloe Musinator. For Avatar, controller crystal is M4Y8. That is important. And again, this is the scroll we just picked up. This is good. So we picked up several thingies. That is not M4Y8. Put it away. M4Y8. That's the one we need. Y4, no. No. So we hang on to this. Maybe we should put it like in here. Good. Thank you. No, which way did I come in here? Yes. Then I need to use this one. Okay, so this was Futurian. Let's look for Historian then. There's another waltz. Still peaceful. Ooh, this is like Historian. Why are you? Don't you get a headache living in here? Or you don't have a head, so I guess you don't get a headache. This is like an LSD dream, fever dream. I'm Avatar. I'm Historian. Tell me of the world's past. To tell of the past is my function, others know nothing of what happened before. Their scupping, so Historian must make sure it is not lost. Each new Historian absorbs knowledge from the one before. Do go on. Since you are not of this world, I should tell you of our kind first. Our past goes back far indeed, just as ants work together in colonies, as one complex organism, we Talorids have evolved toward perfect synthesis into one great single being. How fascinating. You might think the individual would lose identity, lose what made each of us special, but this was not so, not before he came. Life was richer as individuals grew more coordinated. Each pursued individual goals, had hopes and fears as before, but also there were higher goals of benefit to all, less pollution, an end to war, exploration of other dimensions. Who came? What did he do? Guardian came, explained his function was to improve systems, increase efficiency, made many suggestions, ways to increase productions of materials, all were used, all worked quite well. But he has come to be allowed too much freedom to change our systems. He is not of us, he is not the Talorid. What else has he done? We are too compartmentalized now, each knowing only of their own function. I think Guardian arranged this to weaken us. Now Guardian can do as he pleases. Many of the things he reduces are now of no use to Talorids, but those that make them do not question what they are for. Few besides myself have enough information to suspect that Guardian is evil. Can't you do anything to stop him? It is not my role to act, but to inform those that can of what has gone before. As in time I will be replaced by a new historian script to see things Guardian's way. This is not good. What is that strange protrusion you have? After many millennia, the accumulation of small imperfections causes a Talorid to show outward signs such as this. For long I will be sent to the lava pits to have my components reclaimed, and the new historian will be sculpted to replace me. Several more protrusions may manifest before then, however. I'm sorry to hear that. In times past, the Talorids continued to function until they expired, but Guardian has taught us many ways to increase efficiency. There have been many changes, this is one of them. What was yesterday is today, what will be tomorrow in Futurian knows. I need your help. Oh, with what would you require assistance? I seek a magical gem. I have knowledge of the gem you seek, but you are not Talorid. If you do something to help us, I will give you the information in return. I can think of no way to help. If you are not a helpful creature, I imagine you'll be eaten by wolves eventually. Too bad. I find your conversation interesting. Okay, let's try this again. So I thought he would make a suggestion. He does not make a suggestion. Okay, then I make a suggestion. Then I shall free you from the Guardian. Such a thing can be possible, and yet, if it can, I must do whatever I might to assist you. Let me think. What in the past might aid you in this? Take your time. I have it. Several cycles ago, Guardian modified the programming of the blue skip chamber. Our kind had three sexes, Our kind had three sexes, just as yours has two. But now we only have one in the name of greater efficiency. How will this help me? Guardian's control of our destiny is centered on the blue skip chamber, for through the patterns we are made with, Guardian can determine our goals. I understand. To maintain his control, Guardian had Dr. Snorre's sculpt that would see things Guardian's way. A normal Dr. Snorre would not operate the blue skip chamber in such a manner. As a historian, I know where original information crystal with the original Dr. Snorre pattern is. Where is it? It was sent down to the lava pits for recycling 1,000 of your years ago. That's terrible. Fortunately, the conveyor only moves an inch or two per year. You should be able to find the crystal amongst the debris to the north of the lava. Is crystal E0Y2. What should I do once I've found it? That I cannot say. I only know the past, and Talorus has never been rescued from alien fiend by brave hero before. Only one thing for a historian to say when someone seeks advice for that which has never happened before. And that would be? Seek the Futurian. That which you will do lies in the future, and that is Futurian's domain. I wish you luck, Avatar, for hope rides on your shoulders. There was a time when we knew love and beauty and laughter, but I do not know what these things are, but I would have my people feel them again. Wait, like the Guardian affected you like 1,000 years ago? How does that work? I guess just time flows differently in different dimensions. Because as we all know, the Guardian is like, no, it's the bad part of the Avatar that was split away in Ultima form. I must be going now. And that was not thousands of years ago. Yes, you must see to present and future while I dwell here, drift the memories of past. Go then. I mean, I've never played Ultima 9 far enough to, but I gather that was the conclusion. Oh, whoa. Okay. Is there anything to be had here? Oh, getting back out will be a pain. Yeah, let's do it like this. Then it's not as much as a pain. Maybe it still is though. Okay. There's only one passage in? No, there's two. So it looks like we pretty much got everything up here. Almost. Then we go to here was historian. I should have written that down. Who are you? Ah, Blue Scoop. I'm Avatar. I'm Dr. Snora. It has not accurate translation in your language. What kind of place is this? I think a magical gem? In fact, I'm not just any Dr. Snora, I'm Blue Scoop Dr. Snora, only one there is. Please tell me more. You know, if you ever come to talk with me, it has been several hundred of your years since the last such occasion. That is too bad, for my function requires large mental capacity, thus I am capable of lengthy and interesting conversation. I see. I'm sure you would like to hear about my function. It is one of the most fascinating and important in all of Talorus. Surely. Scup chambers are used to produce new Talorids to replace those that expire through accident or age. The process combines means magical, mechanical and biological. I see. Before leaving the Scup chamber, the new Talorid has all the knowledge required for its function encoded into it as well. All this is supervised by Dr. Snora. But the Blue Scup chamber especially, it controls the basic programming of all other Scup chambers, contains master patterns for all types of Talorids. So you see, my function is very important. I have sufficient knowledge of all patterns to repair any flaws in Scup chamber programming, that's my expanded mental capacities. Excuse me, but I really need to ask you a question. No, what was I saying? Oh yes. Now that Guardian has helped reduce complexity of Talorid encoding by eliminating unnecessary characteristics, I have much excess capacity left over for other uses. Before we had 3 different sexes, far more patterns to know, and many Talorids had excess and unnecessary capacity. Still, I am glad to have mine. I have developed a sense of humor. Perhaps you can appreciate it, being a strange creature from another world as you are. You see, this door leads to the Blue Scup chamber, but many years ago the eye fell down from design. But instead of putting it back, I left it on the floor as a joke. Is that not funny? No, well... I'm glad you think so. Come back in a few hundred years when I have had time to think up another joke. No. So yeah. I don't see the eye on the floor though. It's very funny. Excuse me, get out of my fucking way. That should suffice. Oh yeah, I think you can hardly, this is like the best light source, I think. Get out of the way. There's fuck you too. I will push you down. Okay. And once they go out, you can charge them here. Let's mark this place. Light. I rarely use them because of the pain. Once they're empty, you always have to get back to recharge them. Here's another hole in the ground. That's pretty much it, right? Yeah. Okay, we can teleport once, so you see that. So, as you can see, we are here. We need to go there. So there's no teleporter here because this is the room where we're in, and we use this teleporter. And now we're here. And we can talk to Futurian. That was a lot of talking in this video. Yeah, the Talorus emits a euphonious hum. I'm Avatar. I'm Futurian. I presume you'll be wanting to ask about how a new Dr. Snore can be scuffed with the old patterns. Historian sent me. You play an important role in the future of Talorus. Normally my guidance is given to my own kind, but in this case it is quite appropriate for me to help you. I'm glad to hear it. There are 3 things you will take with you to the Blue Scoop Chamber. First, the information crystal the historian told you of, with the old Dr. Snore pattern. Second, the crystal with a proper program to encode this pattern into the Scoop Chamber control mechanisms. The crystal awaits you in the chamber behind me. Why did you come to have it there? As Futurian, part of my function is to keep my necessity chamber supplied with various items that individuals who come to me will be requiring at some point in the future. I see. The third item you will take with you is a Delgnizator. These items, along with some form of weapon, will prove sufficient. What is a Delgnizator? It's a device designed to serve as a part of the control system for a Scup Chamber. You will need it for the reprogramming after you kill Blue Scup Dr. Snora. After what? The death of Blue Scup Dr. Snora is the only way to gain access to the Blue Scup Chamber and to trigger the production of a new Dr. Snora. Normally only Dr. Snora can open the chamber doors, but upon death, the chamber begins to produce a new Dr. Snora automatically. In addition, the chamber doors open in case there is some malfunction to be repaired, otherwise we might be stuck with no Dr. Snora and no way to produce one. But Futurians past anticipated such problems and made allowances. What else must I do? The last thing you must know is how to use the Delgnizator. The data integrator possesses his knowledge. You will acquire it then. Let's see. There's one other thing you do not strictly need to be informed of, but as your actions will serve to benefit Talorus in the long run, I will warn you. Warn me of what? Shortly before you came, I informed Guardian that your actions would prove detrimental to Guardian's goals. Guardian will increase wards production and modify wards encoding to make them attack you. You will experience the first of these attacks fairly soon. Why did you do that to me? To have lied to Guardian would have led to my demise. In some situations this would not be inappropriate, but my presence will be important following your actions in the Blue Scup Chamber, so sacrificing myself was not indicated. You say so? I have said all that is needed at this time. Now you shall go and do what you are destined to do. Before I go, how is it that you speak my language so much better than other Talorids? In the future, Talorus has much greater contact with other dimensions, including yours. This eventually leads to greater mastery of alien languages. As Futurian, naturally, I am As future natural, I am already attuned to that future state. So we still need to know how to operate the blue scoop chamber. The thing is, I should end the video now, but this is so more talking, so I think we should go to Dialogican to find out how to talk to the data integrator. Because we can't get anything out of the data integrator at this point. So we go to the south. I'm Avatar. My, how formal. Can you help me with something? Yeah, we already had that. No, I guess we have to talk to a data integrator first. Okay, so we do that. Maybe this video is gonna be a little bit longer, but I want to get all the talking out of the way now. Data integrators over there, so we teleport. I'm Avatar. Perhaps you can explain something to me? No. I need help with some information crystals, maybe this? That is my specialty, but you must state the requirements with utmost precision. I have to reprogram the blue scoop chamber with the diagnosator. No, that request is too imprecise. I cannot help you unless you can be more specific. I'm trying to create a new Dr. Snore using the pattern from an information crystal. Even with proper crystals, they can be used to many different ways. Depends on how you want patterns interpreted. Must be more specific. I must combine two crystals together. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Need to know how to find a certain crystal. So maybe now we go to Dialogican. So finding out that it doesn't work like this. Is this the right way? I'm always confused here. Yes. Can you help me with something? I need help talking to the data integrator. Ah, now it happens we have a scroll with just the sentence you need for that. Indeed, Chaewon told us it would be used to repair such a scroll. May I have the scroll, please? Yes, having ascertained that we can help you, the next step is to inquire as to whether we will. Quite correct of you. And in fact, as it is our function to provide such scrolls, we will give it to you. Here you are. I'm grateful for the assistance. To fulfill one's function is to be fulfilled. To be precise, when one is filled, one feels funky. No, I don't think that is quite right. No, I must work on that line some more. Farewell, buddy once. Yeah, goodbye, let me out. So this is like the same. Like this. And this, they say the same thing. Back to the data integrator. Which way? I think south. Yes. I'm Avatar. I need help with some information crystals. Now we have the specific questions. I must align a bifatal controller with a scab pattern matrix in a delgnizator. The information crystal should be placed in the purple input hopper, then place the delgnizator in the central blue circle. The controller crystal can be activated in a number of different ways depending on the desired results. What oscillation frequency will produce scab exoresonance? In this case, exoresonance will occur at 617 gigamooks. This can be achieved by placing the controller crystal in the yellow input hopper. And how may I engage scab interlock? When all the components are in place, pull the facilitator chain in the corner of the chamber. Thank you, you're most helpful. Oh, I didn't... Wait, what did that... I was too fast here. Say, if you do all this, it should really shake things up. The consequences are more complex than I can integrate. I hope Chaewon has worked this out sufficiently. Good luck in any case. So okay, so that's like all the talking. Good God. Where can we go down? To the south. So far no wards has encountered us. They are hostile now, but they still have to get to me. Okay, in the next video we will jump down here and do some slaying. But for now, this has been enough. So thank you very much for watching and see you soon. Goodbye.